Adam Handler, the case handler, sitting in his office with his Bob Marley poster behind him and some Appleton.
It's not a poster. It's not a poster, man. That is a custom art print. And if I could zoom in,
it's art.
That thing is. You've seen it before. That thing is, that's the real deal right there.
Yeah,
I had an artist out in Brooklyn make that custom for me, and I've had multiple offers to purchase it. I will never sell it. It's one of my favorite things I own.
And it's right there in the office where, of course, you service so many people from the Caribbean. So when they walk in, and first of all, they know you, they know your voice. They're familiar with you, but when they see a picture of Bob and you're like, we home. Let's kick up the seat. Let's kick up our feet here and tell Adam what our situation is. Let him handle it.
Listen, we have a family atmosphere here. There's no question about it, and that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on, and one of the things that I think sets us apart from a lot of the lawyers out there. You know, we treat our clients like family and friends, not just a file. So if you're a case handler client and a client of this firm, Pollock, Isaac, DeSico, you're going to be treated with first class. You're going to know about your case. You're going to know what's going on, your options. You'll hear from us. If you call us, you'll get a call back. If you text me, you'll get a text back. All my clients have my cell phone. So we can do whatever we need to do to make sure our clients are informed, comfortable, and knowing what's going on with their case. Because as we always say, how many chances do you have to get it right?
You get one chance to get it
right.
And that's why I want you to all save this number, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. That is the number for the case handler, Adam Handler, and, of course, his team is second to none. Remember back in the days when you heard about the Dream Team? Well, this is more than the Dream Team. This is a Dream Team power to them, multiplied to the power of 10. So Adam,
we do big things. We've got some big things coming up. It's been a great year so far.
Yes.
We've already secured over. Let's see, what's the total? We can tell you how much so far this year for case handler clients. Man, it's already the middle of March. How is that even possible, man?
Can you believe it?
Typing this up right now. Boom, boom, boom. Right now, 2.635, so $2,635,000 for case handler clients so far in 2018. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, and we haven't even gone into the second quarter yet. We're still in the first quarter.
We haven't even gotten hot yet.
Yeah.
We're just getting warmed up.
And I know you got some great cases coming up also. Now, I was on your page this morning because when they post it, I like it. But let me go back to what's her name? Cassie?
Yes, that was 2 weeks ago. Correct. Cass, isn't she beautiful?
Oh my
gosh. She came in. She is just one of those people. You know those people you meet, and their smile and their personality.
Yes.
You just feel like happy to be in their presence. That's the kind of person, and she's young. She's 18. So she's got her whole life ahead of her, and she went through something really terrible that turned out in the best way possible.
Right.
So we were thrilled for her. She was on her way to school. I believe she was on her way to school. I think we posted about it. She was going somewhere. She was walking. She got hit by a car. She had pretty serious injuries, some internal injuries, which are, life-threatening sometimes. But she did a full recovery. We got her the full amount very quickly.
Right.
And she's able now to get on with her life and pay for college and things that she needs to do. So we appreciate her as a client. We were upset that we had to represent somebody that young in such a serious case. But there was a very happy ending to that. And you could see from the smile on her face, she was really happy.
Right. Again, I can't stress it enough. I always say I don't think I give your number out enough. The number is 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. That's the number. Call, because Adam team is standing by. No case too big, no case too small. Every case he treats exactly the same way, okay? And he will get the most that he can recover for your injuries. Now, sometimes you got some serious injuries, but the insurance is only for $50,000. And Adam's is going to go for the 50.
I've had recent situations where very traumatic injuries, a lot of time out of work, a lot of medical bills. This was a New Jersey case. The minimum in New Jersey is only $15,000.
Wow.
And that's all of it. That's all that's available. Listen, it's not right. The only thing I can say to people out there to avoid situations like that is check your own insurance policy. Make sure you have what's known as underinsurance or SUM coverage. That means that if you're hit by somebody without insurance, or if you're hit by somebody, any kind of car accident that has low insurance, your insurance will come and pick up the difference. So, for example, in the state of New Jersey, you have a minimum of $15,000 for bodily injury coverage. If you're in an accident, you can take the $15,000 from the insurance company, and then if your own coverage is above $15,000, has to be above $15,000, you can collect more. So, for example, if your coverage is $50,000, you can potentially get another $35,000 from your insurance to make a total recovery of $50,000. You dig?
Yeah. You know what's amazing, Adam, and I guess our listeners can be thankful for this, even though I think the person should be really promoting this on Irie Jam Radio. There's a company that comes on now on the top of the hour. That's that 3 minutes that we have the top of the hour. And they're talking about simply what you keep talking about, that added insurance. Now, they weren't there last year or 2 years ago. It's just since you started talking about this insurance, this added insurance that you can get, they advertise on the top of the hour.
Well, I'm glad they do that. It's important. It's truly the only way to protect yourself. You know, I learned a long time ago in life, nobody's going to look after you. You got to get you. So if you're driving a vehicle, you need to make sure you have adequate coverage. If you're walking around, you need to make sure you have health insurance. If you own a home, you need to make sure you have homeowners insurance. Insurance is that crazy thing that we hate to write the check every month, right? We hate it.
You never need it till you need
money
it.
Out of our pocket. It could be the most boring thing that your money goes to, but it could just be the thing that could make or break a horrible situation for you or your family. And it's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like fixing your roof. Who the heck wants to fix their roof? You can think of a million. You put in a hot tub or a car or a new refrigerator, but if you don't take care of the important aspects of your life or your home, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong, man, you got big problems.
Indeed. Again, I save the number 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. I wanted to ask you about this, Adam, and I'm not sure if the person has a case, but it's hot in the news over the last 2 days. I think it's a mother and a daughter traveling on United Airlines. They put the dog.
Yeah.
They
insisted
insisted
I was
the
thinking
dog.
about this morning. I didn't mean to. You can keep going, but I was thinking about it
this morning.
So, okay.
The airline attendant insists that the dog was put in the overhead carriage. At the end of the flight, when they went into the overhead carriage to take the dog out, the dog was dead. Now, do they have a case? Seeing that it's a dog, is there a case? Can they sue?
I think they do. So hear me out on this. This is what I was thinking about in the way.
Okay.
Because I'm recently a dog owner myself. We just rescued a 7-year-old boxer.
Wow.
So my first dog ever. So I know the love that you have for a pet, what it means to you. Dogs are property. Dogs are not people. Dogs have a monetary value only.
Okay.
So if your dog is, let's say, hit by a car or electrocuted or, in this case, suffocated by the steward, the flight attendant, first and foremost, the value of the dog is what you're suing for. So if you bought the dog for $1,500, you literally come with a receipt. I paid $1,500 for the dog. This is what it's worth. The next aspect would be, I guess,
pain and suffering.
What?
Pain and suffering or broken heart.
I mean, some sort of emotional injury.
Okay.
I mean, if this was your dog that you were just so attached to, and now you're getting, unfortunately, psychological treatment about the loss, it potentially could be part of the case. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch, but I think there's something there. And I think this is a case that has gained so much publicity that United Airlines would be pretty quick to settle. Now, let's talk about, is there a case even to begin with? And I would say yes, because the the flight attendant made a very poor decision in putting that dog in the overhead compartment. I was reading that there's written protocols that the dog should be stored in certain parts of the airplane. Right. So the flight attendant was negligent in putting the dog up there. And in the state of New York, which is pretty much true in every other state, an employer is responsible for the negligent actions of their employees. So United Airlines is on the hook because their employee was negligent. Now, if this flight attendant, in a fit of anger, kicked the dog and the dog died from that kick, you may not have such a strong case because that is not part of that was not negligence. That was more of an intentional, aggressional thing. Right. And employers generally are not on the hook for an intentional tort. So if you're in this Target and you're walking past a stock boy and he accidentally drops a case of water on your foot and breaks your foot, you've got a case. But if the stock boy is having a bad day and decides to push you into one of the shelves, you may have no case. You may have a case directly against the stock boy, but if you want to sue a stock boy at Target, I wish you all the luck in the world getting paid, because nobody's going to pay for them except for the stock boy. So that's pretty much what I think the situation is with United Airlines. What I thought was very interesting, and this is just the world we live in, there was an interview of one of the passengers on the airplane that seemed, and listen, I shouldn't be joking because maybe this is...
Well, they're devastated?
She's hysterical, crying, very upset that she was hearing the dog bark, thinking now that she should have done something to help, and she's now emotionally damaged because she could have helped the dog and now knows the dog's dead. But I got to tell you, it was probably very traumatic for everybody on that flight, seeing that dog like that. So thank you for ruining my afternoon with this conversation. I was doing very well up until about 4:40 today. But that is the case handler's opinion on that.
Wow. Again, people, if you're listening to the program and you're in an accident, whether it's an auto accident or you got hit by a piece of apparatus that fell off a building, or you slip and fell somewhere, or you're in a hospital and got injured, I want you to save Adam's number and give him a call. And why I say give him a call, because you don't know what the laws are. You don't know if you have a case. And with 5 or 10 minutes speaking to Adam, Adam can tell you exactly where you stand and what can be done. And certain lawsuits have to be done in a timely fashion, otherwise you lose your opportunity. So it's one thing about you get one chance to get it right. It's the next thing waiting, and then it's too late to proceed. So what I want you to do is save his number, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. That is the number for Adam Handler, the case handler. So let's move to another hot topic in the news. Adam.
Dead parakeet? What do you got for me?
Let's talk about the helicopter.
I don't know about.
You don't know?
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Recently, a couple of people rented a helicopter, and I guess it's in the city, to do a photo shoot. The helicopter crashed. 5 people were killed. The pilot of the helicopter, he survived. Now they're wondering, is it because of the seatbelt harness that they were in, why they couldn't get out of the helicopter? Do they have a case?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, whenever you're involved in an accident regarding any kind of method of transportation, whether it's an airplane, a helicopter, a train, a car, a boat, there can be claims for negligent operation. There's no question about it. A lot of times, though, with these aviation disasters is due to some kind of mechanical failure, which can lead back to either a maintenance issue or defective design issue. So they're complex cases. There's no question about it. But they're cases that involve a high level of investigation. Usually the NTSB is going to take the lead on that, and their report is generally issued and fair and usually very thorough at some later time, and you can basically base your case off that. But there's no way you can get your own private investigators out there right now to do an investigation. You know, when somebody calls me and is on a construction accident site or a car accident or a slip and fall, We try to get out there as soon as possible, take photographs, take some statements, find out what's happening, find out what happened, what we can allege, and how we can proceed with the case. With these major disasters, it's a little bit more of a challenge because the higher authorities, the United States government in this particular case is involved, and for private civilians, you would have to make a special application to the court to try to get in there to maybe preserve the evidence or get some sort of insider track as to how the investigation's going. All
right. Well, see, that's why I tell everyone, call Adam Handler, the case handler. And those tough cases, call him for those cases, man, because if anyone can make it happen, it is Adam Handler, the case handler. Something on, well, I don't know if it's a lighter note, Adam, but, and it has nothing to do with really personal injury, but, a friend of mine is in a situation, and they asked me to ask you. So, of course, you're my attorney. You're the people's attorney. So, of course, I got to ask you.
We should start having people either call in.
Take some calls in, right?
We should be sending you questions. I actually enjoy. Back in the day, way donkey years back.
Right.
I used to do a call-in show.
Right.
This is in my prior radio life. And people would really enjoy it. They would call in with questions about personal injury cases or anything else on their mind, and we talk about it. So maybe it's something we can think about starting to do it. But lay it on me. Let's go. Question 3. I'm hot. I'm 2 for 2.
Question 3. A friend of mine, I have a friend of his that is trying to get a divorce. All right. And the reason why I just said I'll bring this up to you because I know your firm also deals with immigration.
Deal.
And they're nervous because it seems as if the person got married expecting to get their papers. For whatever reason, it's not working out. Person is not even in the state. The person's in another state, and the person wants a divorce. And me not knowing much about the law, I said you got to be very careful about it.
Well, it's amazing how much I picked up on immigration law just being around immigration lawyers. Everybody out there should understand that most of my clients are immigrants or have families that are immigrants, and the attorneys that I've chosen to partner up with through the years have been immigration attorneys because a lot of my clients have immigration issues, and so do their families. So the amazing immigration attorneys here, Paul, Isaac Tisico, would be much better suited to answer this question. But I'm curious to know whether or not that the spouse had had their temporary green card, their 2-year condition.
They do have their temporary green card. They have that.
So my understanding is, in certain situations, you can adjust your status even without the spouse. You can file for divorce, but it's after a certain amount of time and showing a certain number of things. I would be ill-advised to give any sort of legal advice as to immigration on this show because, fortunately, I have great immigration attorneys that I can ask myself, but we can table that conversation, and certainly if anybody out there, whether it's your friend or anybody else listening, has any immigration questions whatsoever, I invite you to call the same number we're giving out right now, and you'll have your questions answered.
All right.
That's a promise I'll make on this show right now. So anybody with an immigration question, a personal injury question, a matrimonial question, a criminal question, an employment law question, a real estate question. Put it this way, if you have a question regarding some aspect of some law, I want you to call the number that you've had saved for so many years.
There you go.
Call the number that DJ Roy is giving out right now and try me. Put me up to the test to see if I can come through for you in being able to provide an answer in a way that you feel comfortable with. Is that fair? Is that a fair pledge to the thousands and thousands of people listening right now?
That's why you're my attorney, man. I've never asked you a question and you turn me away.
Let's open it up.
That's why you're my attorney. And the thing is that what I love about Adam is that he is the type of person that wants to hear whatever small or whatever big issues you have. Because if it's an area that he doesn't deal with, he has a firm that deals with it. So I want you to give him a call. I want you to save the number, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. That's the number you should have locked in your phone for any issues you have where you might need an attorney to represent you. 844.
Yeah, well, listen, we're here for the community. My understanding is there's not a lot of immigration shows on the radio these days, so anything we can do to help out the community and get the information out as to how to make their lives better and their family lives better, we welcome that opportunity.
And we got to explore that call maybe one day out of the week, because you're on 4 times of the week, right?
We can make that more. Let's make it more. If everybody wants the case handler and his team of lawyers to be on the radio more, I want you to go on your Instagram page and post. I want you to go on your Facebook page and post. Show me the community support that requires us to be on the airs more, giving you guys the information, and I will give you exactly what you want. Check us out, Case Handler, Instagram, Facebook. Let us know how you feel. Let us know how we can help the community.
All right, here's that number again. The number is 844-774-3529. In case you get in an auto accident and you are injured and you don't know what to do, but you know you deserve for your injuries and pain and suffering, then make sure you have that number, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. Well, Adam, I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The first one.
Hey, what are you talking about? I think I got like 2.
No, not you. I'm talking about.
I think I did pretty well.
No, I'm talking about me, because the first question you didn't like it. It's about the dog. The first.
Dogs,
Not you, Adam. That's on me. So
we started with children getting hit by a car, to a dead dog, to an aircraft disaster, to a divorce. I understand my job it deals with the unpleasant things in life, but at least when you hang up with me right now, play a jam. Let's lift up the spirit of the 93.5 listeners. Play me something good. See me out with one of your hits.
Wow. All right, let's see.
Right now, DJ Roy run things for Ira Jams, me tell you, man. The boy can't test him. He's a champion. He's a number 1. DJ Roy, Ira Jams, run things, me tell you. Keep it locked. Bunny Rock said that.
Don't move.
The proceeding was for informational use only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcomes. To make an appointment with Adam Handler of Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico, call 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Don't wait. Call now. 844-774-3529.
That's your song, Adam.
That's it right there. It's mine now. There we go.
Listen, if you're hearing this for the first time, Adam's the one that texted me one day. I'm way out east in Long Island. I get a text from Adam. I'm like, my gosh, Adam not coming on today? And Adam said, did you know this song by Amy Winehouse? I'm like, what you know about that? This is a song. Adam, thank you so much, my friend. As always, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and my attorney, the people's attorney, Adam Handler, the case handler. Follow him on Facebook and Instagram. Do it now and tell me you want more. That's right. So we can ask some questions live. You get a chance to ask him the questions. There you go, Adam Handler, the baddies. Let's leave you this.
I don't want to bother